Okay, we just did slope and distance. Okay, slope and midpoint. Now we're moving on to distance. Slope, distance, and midpoint all have something in common. You are given 2 points. Okay, let's call this one 2, 4, and we'll call this one 6, -3. Okay, these are 2 points in the coordinate plane. They are your given endpoints. Okay, and the next one we will do the endpoint formula, which you're given an endpoint and a midpoint. These are your 2 endpoints. Okay, so the first thing we do is we label them, and that's what we did the last 2 times. I'm going to drill this into your head. Okay, every single coordinate point has one x value and one y value. Okay, so we'll start with that. X, y, x, y. The x value is always first, y value is always second. Okay, now we say this is our first coordinate point, so we're going to put little ones. x1, y1. Here's our second coordinate point, put little 2's. x2, y2. Okay? Once you have them labeled, it gets easier. Right? Now all you need is your formula. Our formula for midpoint is, our formula for distance is the square root of, in parentheses, x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Again, these formulas need to be memorized. Okay? So, now we have our formula, we have our points, okay, and we have them all labeled. So, we just have to pull the information out. Ready? Square root of, in parentheses, x2, which is our 6, minus x1, our 2, squared, plus y2, -3, minus y1, 4, squared. Now, what I've seen is a lot of people do all of this correct, and then their computation at the end is incorrect. Okay, so be careful of your math. All right, I'm going to run through the rest of this. So, we have our square root over here. Okay, 6 minus 2 is 4 squared. Okay, plus, down here we have -3 minus 4 is -7 squared. Okay. Now here's where I see a common mistake. All right. Anytime that we square a number, okay, it will end up positive. Okay. I see a lot of this. Ready? The square root of 4 squared is 16. Plus the square root of -7 squared is -49. Guys, this right here is incorrect. You will never have a negative number if you square it. The square root of -7 is positive 49. Okay? So let's finish this. 16 plus 49 is going to be 5965. Okay? I don't have a calculator on hand, so however that breaks down, it breaks down.